Greetings moviegoers, I'm the host of Midnight Movie Madness, and tonight we will be taking a look at the new film from the creators of Saw and The Conjuring, Insidious Chapter 2. Is it as scary as its predecessor, or does it just flat out suck? Well, let's find out. Since this is a sequel review, I should point out that if you haven't seen the original film, I suggest you go ahead and check it out before you watch both its sequel and my review. But for those who don't care, you have been warned. Chapter 2 picks up where the last film left off, with the Lambert family finally getting the eldest son back from the spirit world, also known as the Further. But just when things are starting to look up, it turns out that the father, played by Patrick Wilson, did not come back from the Further, and instead his worldly body has been overrun by an unknown entity that plans on tormenting the family even more. Meanwhile, the grandmother of the family, played by Barbara Hershey, teams up with the two fumbling paranormal investigators from the first film and a new medium to figure out a decades-old mystery that could potentially help out in saving the family. There are some scenes in the movie that reminded me a whole lot of Poltergeist 2, especially whenever the dad goes absolutely bonkers around his family. The only thing missing is him creepily singing, "God is in his holy temple." But instead of being just a blatant ripoff, director James Wan and screenwriter Leigh Whannell find more clever ways of making this do its own thing by expanding upon their newly established world. The performances range from being very solid to completely over the top, and the storyline features some pretty ingenious plot twists that will surprise a lot of the fans. With movies like this and The Conjuring under his belt, I think it's safe to say that James Wan will have a pretty long and successful career as both a professional filmmaker and a master storyteller. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Insidious Chapter 2 a 7. So if you're in the mood to go out and see a good quality horror flick without getting carded at the front, then this PG-13 Fright Fest is right for you. With that said, our show is now concluded. I'm the host, and I will see you next time on another Midnight Movie Madness.
Tropical.